Hey y'all, this is your girl Lisa, and this is Hey y'all. So it is Thursday, it's the weekend eve, which starts on Friday. And I thought that I would go live since I haven't been live this week. So I thought I would go live and give y'all a little hey, how y'all doing? So as you can see with the video, with the title of the video is anything that you say can be used against you. Social media is not private. People think it is, but it is not private, y'all. I wish it was. I wish the things that we say on our platforms as content creators could not be used against us, but it can be. It can be used against us in the court of public opinion and in the court of law. And the reason I thought about this subject was something that went on earlier this week, and it is just one of the many things that is going to come about with the overturning of Roe versus Wade. And everybody likes to just scream that Roe versus Wade was about abortion. It's not. So, hey y'all. Hello. Hello. Hey y'all. Hey Hazel and Karen and Magdalene. I hope y'all are having a good afternoon. I thought I would go live because I wanted to talk about this because I've seen some things on TikTok and on social media in general. But this one thing just really kind of made me stop. So a 17-year-old girl and her mother were arrested after Facebook turned over the private messages in the messenger to the police that the mother had ordered the daughter a morning after pill. After one of her friends, now hold on, let's get all the way in. After one of her friends had alerted Facebook, had alerted out Facebook of the police, Facebook turned over the information. And now these two women, this woman and her daughter, could be in serious trouble. Um, be careful what you do in this day and age when it comes to telling your business and putting it online. Be careful who you call friend, because this was this little girl's friend. Hey, Miss Tells the Truth, how y'all doing? This is this little girl's friend. Oh yeah, yeah. So now Facebook can go into your instant message where you put all kinds of things. I mean, think of your DMs. Think of all the people that send direct messages to people they trying to holler at. Understand that all this information that you think is private, that you think nobody can get their hands on, they can, and it can be used against you. I was watching TikTok to understand how insidious when people really want to get you. So I was watching TikTok. So this lady who had nothing to do with this couple got on TikTok saying, so and so, your husband is cheating with so and so at the job. And this is when they meet up. And this is what time they meet up. And when he tells you he's doing this, this is what he's doing. They put the lady name, what department she worked in, what department he worked in, the name of the job, and everything. The next thing I know, it's another video coming up with him to where he's been fired. The woman has been fired. I'm like, wait a minute. Now, while I do not condone cheating, I think that if you got to cheat, you should just leave. I really do. I think if you got to cheat on somebody, you should just leave them. But that's just my. But you shouldn't lose your job. Now, if there's a company policy saying that there's no fraternization between employees, that's an entirely different matter. But if there's nothing in the handbook, in the rule book, nothing in the contract you sign saying that you, Tom, can't date her, Julie, oh, excuse me, over here, then you shouldn't lose your job. Now, should you lose your wife? Probably. Should you have to pay spousal support, maybe child support? Probably. But should you be unemployed? Nah. Come on now. Everything that you say on social media will come back to bite you. Think about all these people that say this overtly, blatantly racist stuff and think that their social media, think that their text messages, think that their Instagram and their Snapchat won't come back to haunt them. Think that when somebody tells them that they're going to put their face all over YouTube or TikTok or even Facebook, that it will not come back to bite you. Hey, Vondi. Hey, Gloria. Yes, social media is a mother. But social media, let me tell you what social media does. Social media lulls you into this false sense of security. It makes you think that you have all these rights and all these things, and that the words that you say go no further than your Snapchat or your Instagram or your Facebook post or the video you uploaded to YouTube and TikTok. But the reality is you never know who's watching and you never know what you're saying. Not really. People get on social media talking about other people, and that's cool and all, but you talk about the wrong person, you may be like Tasha K having to come out of pocket. Words have consequences. And sometimes these consequences can hurt people, can hurt residual people. Now I'm going to touch on the Roe versus Wade thing for a second because that's what made me think about this topic. Number one, with the overturning of Roe versus Wade, you did just not turn over the rights of women to the state in which they live in. You also overturn the right of everyone's privacy. Hear what I'm saying? It's not just, I don't believe in abortion and I believe this and I believe that. It is also your right to your privacy. It is also your right to, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get, are you hearing what I'm saying? It is your right for no one to know certain aspects of your life. But all that's gone now because you want to play the let's control the women game. Because it's 100% what that's about. It's 100% that what that's about. It cannot be about saving the innocent babies because understand, they're allowing women to die. You have to go through a committee to get an abortion if it is to say, even if it's to save a woman's life, even if it's to save a woman's life. A woman's child that she was looking forward to having, that she had wanted, that she had desired, was stillborn. It had died in utero. But because it had what they considered a heartbeat, they had to wait until the electrical impulses stopped before they could give her the abortion that would save her life. But by then, her blood was infected. The child was decaying within her. Do y'all understand? This sounds horrific. This sounds awful. And people always go to young girls who have been raped or molested as to examples of why you should not allow a state's personal religious beliefs to affect the public's general welfare. Let's not even talk about that because that should be self-explanatory. Women are going to die. Women who wanted the children they are carrying, children who could not make it to be born, these women are going to die. And the only thing you could say is, we were trying to save a life. Well, clearly you weren't. The right to privacy. Do you understand what this means? You're talking to your homegirl about what's going on with your body. Y'all are sending these messages back and forth because you think your messenger is safe. Well, guess what? It's not. You got a jealous homegirl that wants your boyfriend. And now all of a sudden, you got the police knocking on your door because of something you wrote in your Facebook Messenger. You got the police knocking on your door because of an app on your phone. This shit is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And I don't understand how anyone can have issue with it, regardless of your beliefs. Do you understand that women are going to die? I'm not talking about children. I'm not talking about survivors of any kind of assault. I'm talking about women who wanted the child they're carrying. These women are going to die because of paperwork and trust issues. These people are going to die because you believe in one religion that and you want everybody to believe your way. This is what it is, y'all. Everything you say on social media can be used against you. Do you get that? People are going to die. People are going to get hurt. And the only thing somebody can say is, well, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in that, but I believe you're wrong and I believe I'm right. So you're the one going to have to suffer for that. Hey, Nirvana. Hey, y'all. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Okay. I don't know. Y'all know. And I know this sounds, I mean, I know it sounds a bit preachy, and it is. I give you that. But I have a daughter. I have a granddaughter on the way. And while this does not affect me, this particular situation, abortion, yay or nay, does not affect me personally, it affects those in which I love. I have a son who him and his girlfriend might not be in a position to take care of a child. I might not be in a position to help them take care of a child. And they have to sit up there and make honest and hard decisions. And they can't make those. So now we're going to bring an entire era of children in the world that nobody wanted. But that's okay. We're going to have an entire group of people that die for no reason because of somebody's hurt sensibilities. We have people now putting their entire life on social media, laughing and joking. I was watching something. I don't know if anybody watched American Gladiator when they redid it a couple of years ago, I think it was. And there was a little girl on there, and she was a little black girl. I don't want to say she was from Maryland, but she was like a an expert. I'll say expert, so I don't know. But she was in track and field. She was fast, super fast. Her name is Krishan. She's a cute little girl. You can tell she got a little anger management issues, but that's okay. A lot of us do when we're young. And she's on some show now. I don't know what show it is. It's got something to do with a whole lot of girls with anger management issues. I don't know. And she's dating a little rapper boy by the name of Blueface, who's not, I won't get into whether or not I think he's a rapper, but it is what it is. That's what people know it for. So they're making a spectacle of this young girl, and you can see this baby just so hurt that she doesn't know how to express it. She doesn't know how to feel the pain of this hurt this little boy has for her. And he's just doing stuff constantly, but they're constantly putting it on social media. They're constantly messing with her on social media. They're constantly saying things to her, knowing she has a very volatile temper. She don't care what she say out of her mouth, and that she will post it. Do y'all understand how that is? I don't want anybody to know that somebody don't want me. This man offered her $100,000 to leave him alone. He has another woman living in the house he lives in that is having his baby. And she still is sitting up there acting like she won the prize because this young man says, this is my girlfriend and I love her. He told her, he said, if I had $1 billion sitting on the table, I wouldn't even give you 1 million. I wouldn't give you nothing. And they're living this situation out online. They're living what should be private, personal stuff out online. And that is what we've come to, y'all. We've gotten so comfortable to say any and everything online. We don't realize that at any point, the internet, number one, is forever. Don't let anybody fool you. They can sit here and tell you they took some pictures off, but all you got to do is have one picture in one person's phone anywhere in the world, and they can upload it and start it all over again. So make no mistake about it, the internet is forever. And if you got somebody that really don't like you, they can figure out a way to fuck you up. They sure can. Anything you say can and will be used against you, either in the court of public opinion or in the court of law. Do you understand that if you're doing illegal stuff, don't put it on the internet. Don't Instagram that I just finished this lick. Don't Snapchat all the money that you just stole out of this boy house. Don't take pictures and put them on the Instagram of this dude that's cheating on his girl with you. Don't do that. All of this stuff can be used against you. All of this stuff can be used as a reason to beat your ass or even kill you. You understand that, right? Y'all get what I'm putting down. I don't understand this generation of let's tell it all. Ain't no secrets no more. It's only social media. I do. I do. You won't catch me on none of the other stuff. No worries for me. I hope not. Hold on. Let me go back. They keep complaining about overpopulation, so I'm confused. What's the true agenda? I haven't in a few years. Dang, I think I'm going to delete a few things. My sister does that all the time, and it drives me insane. I don't. All right, y'all. Here's the thing with the overpopulation thing. We can we can surmise and we can and try to figure out. But the reality is, for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but America is going backwards. I thought as I got older, I would see like the Jetsons. We would be going forward and flying cars and living in space, and you know what I'm saying? But we're going backwards. We're moving backwards. And it boggles my mind. Racism is prevalent and everybody's cool with it.
Hey, just go ahead and start taking your key. I'm going to go inside and
Hey
pack.
babe,
What y'all doing?
what you doing? It's so bright where you at.
I know, right? Uh-oh. I think I cut her off. She got to come back. What y'all up to? I don't know what I did. I think I
I
did.
got it. I got it.
Hey, push that button and take that Miss Tell the Truth thing off of there. You done left it there all
I don't
day.
know how to do that. I don't even know how I got up there, tell you the truth. Oh, there you go.
What's up, y'all? I'm out here. Brittany trying to get her. She got a new key for her car because her key broke. So I'm out here doing that and thought I'd come through and say hello. I'm out.
Right. Say what, baby?
I said I'm out. I just came to speak.
Oh, you just came out to say hey?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Now how I get my tail off of here?
How you get off? I'll take you out.
All right.
All right. DC 2678. What? I don't know. Anyway, right. As soon as somebody get mad, the first place they go is social media. Let's put this. Did y'all go see my Instagram? Y'all saw what happened? We run the Instagram or Snapchat or TikTok. TikTok is where it is now because you can get what 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute, 3 minutes. Hell, I think they got a 10-minute one too. To where you can just tell this story and thousands upon hell, millions of people will see it because you're mad with your homegirl. I have seen fights. I have seen a guy tell a girl to just leave. I'm sick of you. I don't want to be with you no more. And instead of her leaving, she's gonna threaten to throw the man Xbox out the window instead of her leaving. People do these outrageous pranks on their spouses or their significant others and don't understand why nobody want to be bothered with them. People are breaking up with each other over pranks so that they can post it on social media. Y'all get what I'm saying? People are doing pranks thinking this shit is funny when then that person they doing them on is like, well, that's the last day me and you gonna be together. I am not a big I'm not a big prank fan. I don't like them. I don't think most of them are funny. I don't. Now my wife does it, cool. But I don't think most shapes are. I don't think most pranks are funny. That's just me. I'm a different kind of funny. Stuff's got to catch me off guard. What a lot of people think funny, I don't. Now, does that mean that their comedy is worse or better? No, it just means it's not for me. But some of the things that people do to get Instagram and Snapchat and TikTok famous blows me. And I think it's maybe just because I'm old and not saying that the internet is new, but a lot of the social media and the things that go along on social media, a lot of those concepts are new to people that are my age. But we still trying to hang in there and be, I just don't get it. A lot of the stuff they do to people, I just don't get it. A lot of the trends that people try to follow so that they can be relevant, so that they can get a following on these social media platforms is killing me. So I'm on TikTok, right? And there's this white girl standing up here saying, and the way they say stuff, I don't understand what they're saying. So it took me a minute to know what she was saying was boyfriend haul. Like we'll do a Dollar General haul or Walmart haul. I didn't understand because the way she said it was like with a laugh and a giggle. Boyfriend haul. I didn't understand what that was. I didn't know what was going on. You know how something pop up on your FYP or your time or your news feed, you just look at it because like, what is this? So she said, boyfriend haul, pull the little boyfriend in there. She's a white girl, he's a black guy. And she said something about she was trying to tell a story, but then she said, I bought this one in 2018. And I'm sitting up there like, baby, maybe this one wasn't for you. I don't think that you as a young white girl should have been on here talking about buying a black boy. I just don't think that that's the look you was going for. Now maybe you wanted to do the trend, but every trend is not for everybody. And I don't think you understand that your words and actions on these little snippets, and I guess they think because it's not 20 minutes or an hour or it's a long time that it'll just get lost in the mix. The reality is most people are like me. We got a short attention span and don't want to hear people talking for too long. So short attention span theater is right up my alley. So somebody would rather watch a little short video and trying to figure out, did you really pay attention to this video before you posted it? And that's what I don't get. A lot of times, a lot of these things are not lives. Like I'm live right now. So if I say something out the way, or if I do something out the way, if somebody wants to screenshot it or record it or whatever the hell people do, then I'm caught. This is live. But a lot of these are videos that people actually record and edit and look at and go, ooh, okay, that's good. Let me post that. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, monkey see, monkey do, copycats. Hey, Big Simple. Hey, y'all. Welcome, Big Simple. Appreciate you coming in. Hey, how you doing? Lagria. I'm. You know what? I'm mess your name up, so I'm not gonna keep on. Lagria. Lagria. I. Y'all know what? I'm about to mess all that up. My mouth is just not making all that. So hey, La. Old lady. But I don't get it. I don't get this. Every trend is not for everybody. If anybody knows what I look like, I am very light skinned. I am very, very light skinned. What would I look like jumping on the trend of a song about a little dark skinned black girl? What would I look like? What the hell would I look like getting up on social media talking about I bought this one in 2012? What the hell would I look like? One, I ain't bought nobody. Two, at what point do we collectively say stop that? At what point do we as a people, instead of just letting shit slide, go, you know what? I am sick of this shit. I am sick of y'all. And get together. Because guess what? If we don't give these people a platform, eventually they go away. Think about it. If you don't give them a platform, eventually they go away. And don't even get me started on podcasts. On young men and podcasts, because I don't know what happens when they give young men mics. I don't know what happens. I don't know what they sell with the mic to make the young men lose their mind and say some of the shit that come out their mouth. I don't even want to get started on podcasts, so I'm just gonna stick because podcasts make my whole butt itch, and that's a lot of butt to be trying to itch. It's just a lot of area to cover. So I digress, and I'm gonna go back. Social media has a lot of positive things. It can keep you connected with family that you live far away from. It can keep you up to date on friends and life experiences that you want to share with people. But on the other side of social media, it has just become a place of just, let's see just how bad I can act. Let's see just how rude I can be. Let's see just how mean and ugly I can be, especially to somebody I love. And most of these things are not happening to strangers. I'm not talking about Karens and Kens. I'm not talking about people showing out. I'm not talking about things. I'm talking about just normal, average, everyday people getting on social media and outing their friends and their family. That's what I'm talking about. I look at social media so that I can see my nieces and my nephews grow up and do beautiful things. Most of them are becoming adults and having kids. And I'm like, wait the hell up. Graduating from college, places I can't be at. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at my friends and family get married and have babies that grow up. A few laughs along the way. I'm on YouTube, my wife, and try to be as positive as possible. Realistically, I try. We do. My wife more so than me because I'm a little mean. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little mean. And once I don't fool with you, I don't fool with you. It may come off as standoffish, but I'm sure, trust me, you've done something because I try my best to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I try my best because I know that social media can take a small problem, can take a molehill and turn it into a mountain in 3.2 seconds. So I try my best. I don't start none, ain't gonna be none. I don't say no names. But if I don't fool with you no more, I don't fool with you. So I try my best to keep it as positive as possible. Did that say that I'm not going to address when things? No, I'm not going to steer away from hard conversations because the reality is if we don't start talking about things, and I mean talking about things and bouncing ideas off each other and maybe making changes, then everything that we bitch about, everything that we moan about, everything we complain about is going to stay the same. If we don't start ignoring these people who mean us no good, then they're going to continue to do what they're doing because they have an audience to do so. Social media influencers, social media stars, people whose bread and butter, whose job or whatever is social media, is just like, think of them, they're like a restaurant. Now, when they first came on, when they first opened up, they was everything. They had the best burgers, the best shakes, the best liquor. They did everything. They had a theme. They had shit to draw you in, and they was the best thing since sliced bread. But then they started being a little mean. Food wasn't as good no more, but they still wanted to charge you the same prices or even higher. They started offering less for more money. So what do? We stopped going to the restaurant. And guess what happened? It closed down. It went out of business. It's gone. That's what these social media people are. They're like restaurants. They're like businesses. Each one of them who uses social media, who uses Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat for their business, they are the business. They're influencers. We look to them for where we want to eat at, the new shoe. Oh, look at this house they got, something we can aspire to. They're a business, they're a brand. They tell you they're trying to grow their brand. But the problem is we stick with them even after they're problematic. We stick with them even after we find out they're a little rapey or they're violent or they're racist, or they're sexist, or they're homophobic, or they're transphobic. They say whatever they want because they can, because people will still watch them, because people will still give them the time of day, because people will still feed into them. But if we have a problem with them, if they are problematic, then all we got to do is not turn our phones and our tablets and our computers to their business. If you don't like somebody, stop following. You know what has happened since all this Trump stuff has came out and all the racists have now been saying the quiet part out loud, and all the people who don't see color but really don't want my black family living next to their white family or whatever color, don't want them live. You know what has happened? I now can block everybody that is problematic. They're not hiding anymore. People are not hiding behind a facade. They feel like they don't have to because social media has shown them that they can still say whatever they want to say and people will still watch them and give them money. I don't. And don't. I will block any and everybody. I have no problem with it. I'm glad that you show who you are so that I can go on and block you so you don't have to show up on my thing, so that I don't have to be subjected to you because I don't want to be. How many of us have followed somebody on YouTube or TikTok and then found out that they were this, and the third, but we still follow them. We still watch their videos. We just didn't feel like it was important. But sometimes we see them, we get a little attitude. It's like, why are they still on TV? Why? I mean, why are they still on my phone? Why are they still important? Why are people still giving them money? Because everybody is like you. Don't feel like I should unfollow them. Don't feel like I should stop watching them. Even though I don't like what they do, this is funny. No, it's just like with R. Kelly. Just like with R. Kelly. Well, it's not about the music. The music didn't do it, but the man did. And every time you bump one of his songs, every time that people hear that, every time that they play one, I don't really care because I didn't really listen to him before that. Truth be told. Every now and again, he made a song that bumped in the club, but I was younger and that was fine. I always thought there was a problem with him. I never spent a quarter, a penny on Aura. Not an album, not a download, not a CD, not a cassette tape. Yes, that's how old I am. Not a nothing. Not a concert, not nothing. Thick and bitter. Hey y'all. I just looked. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, Carol. Hey, Jazzy. Oh, that's Miss Kirkland. Hey, y'all. All right. I had to look. I wasn't looking. I know I get distracted when I look at the thing. But yeah. Well, it's just music. Is it really? Is it really? Yeah, it's just music. But it's the person who made the music. Now, a lot of people are not going to agree with what I didn't give Michael Jackson any money. When whatever the album was when he was on laying on his side and when he was still black, Michael Jackson. My mom bought me that for one Christmas. They bought me a record player and he bought me that album. I knew the whole album. It's the last time Michael Jackson got any money from me. Playboy. Playboy, all jokes aside, if you pay attention, Playboy had an excellent staff, had an excellent um a journalistic staff outside of the pictures. And after a while, after I became an adult, people really wanted to get in Playboy magazine. It didn't have the stigma that it had before. But once I started paying attention to the creepy ass old man, no, I ain't fucking Playboy no more. If I know somebody doing something, I try not to watch and stay away from problematic people. Now, if I don't know you doing it and I find out later on, that just is what it is. But I try my best. I don't fool with certain big content creators on YouTube. Not because they've done anything to me, but because they've been problematic to others, and I have people in that demographic. I didn't think they were interested. I don't see. Here's my thing. I'm not big on what's that reality TV, like real reality TV, like watching somebody live their life. That's not me. Ain't nothing wrong with it. My wife does it all the time. Married to Medicine, all the housewives, things like that. And I used to watch Love and Hip Hop. I watched the first show when it was just New York. I watched it when it was Atlanta. I stopped watching with the other incarnations of the show, but then I stopped watching all together because I didn't like how it portrayed us. I didn't like how any of the shows portrayed us. I didn't like how we were seen. That's just me. These are all my personal things. I don't do it. If I know that there's an issue with something you've done, do I stop anybody else from doing it? No, because that's you. You have to make that determination in yourself. You have to decide what's more important. Giving this person that doesn't care anything about you more money, more time, and more of yourself, or being cool with that. All these celebrities and content creators that make money off of their content, all of these people, at the end of the day, you are dollar signs to them. Now, maybe in the beginning, when they were like us, and I'm not saying all content creators do it, so that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, you know the problematic ones, so y'all know who I'm talking about. There's no all of anything. Everybody doesn't do all of anything. But the reality is that you're dollar signs to them. And we make our little comments, we say what we want to say, we say the things that we want to say. But in reality, do you think that stops any of them from moving on about their day, from spending the money that we give them for the promos and things that we do, the things that we buy because oh, I saw it on this person's page or this person's video? I'm just, you know what, Von D? You know what? Okay. I see you reading about the cassette tapes and books. That's okay. You just a dollar to them. Because if you were more than that, these things wouldn't happen. I go out of my way. I'm nobody. In the grand scheme of YouTube things, I'm nobody. I'm a small content creator just trying to make a way. But I go out of my way trying not to hurt people. You know, trying not to hurt people. I don't troll. I try to talk about people in generalities. I don't specifically call out just one person. I may call out a specific problematic behavior, but I don't call out any one specific person because here's the thing. You know how when people say all men or all women or all black people or all white people? If you're not doing what they're talking about when they say all this, all that, all these, all those, if you're not doing that, then you're not in that group. So you don't have to respond. If I'm not doing the behavior when they say all black people, then I don't find a need to respond because they're not talking about me. If I'm not doing when they say all women, if I'm not doing what they're talking about, I don't feel a need to respond because they ain't talking about me. So when I say all the people, the old saying, I don't know whether it's country, I don't know whether it's southern or what it is, but a hit dog always gonna holler. And that is so true on the internet. A hit dog is always gonna holler. If you say black women that wear afros are stunning, and all the black women with afros gonna be like, yes, yes, I'm beautiful. But then what about the people? Well, what about braids? Well, I wasn't talking about braids. Y'all see what I'm saying? They are, yeah, yeah, getting what I'm putting down. When you're specific and you're talking about those specific people, it should be positive. All afros are stunning. I love a good braid. Ooh, you better wear that shirt. I'm speaking about somebody specifically. And what bites my ass is when somebody come out, well, why didn't you say all hair is beautiful? Because I wasn't talking about all hair today. Tomorrow I might be talking about all hair. Later on today, I might be talking about all shirts. Tomorrow I might be all talking about all pants. But right now, I'm talking about this afro, this top, and these pants. I'm talking about specific things. I don't need you to sit up there and tell me that I'm hurting the feelings of every other pair of pants or every other shirt or every other afro or every other hairstyle. Because I'm not talking about every other pair of pants, every other shirt, every other hairstyle. And that's what social media does. It gives you the balls to sit up there and say, why you ain't talking about me? Why you just talking about her? Because I'm not talking about everybody. I'm just talking about her. That's why I say what you say can and will be used against you in the court of public opinion and hell in the court of law. Keep on playing with them. Keep on playing with Facebook and think you can send whatever you want to send over your Facebook Messenger and it is private to you unless somebody hacks your account. No, Facebook got your account. And they don't need court orders or warrants anymore. Y'all made sure of that. Everybody who decided that they should have a say in what the next woman does also decided that everybody should have a say in what you do in your DMs, what you do in your private messages, and what you do in your text message, and what you do on the apps that are on your phone. I get up and I look at my TikTok and I scroll through my Facebook. I love my social media, but trust me, it will be the death of you if you think that it means you good. It doesn't. Doesn't mean you harm, but it can be used to harm. Just like it can be used for good. It can be used for both. But now we're giving them the ability to use it at their discretion whenever they want to, however they feel necessary. We cannot know what was talked about, what was said. We cannot know any of that when it comes to the decision that mother and that daughter made. We have no idea what went on. But her friend and Facebook thought that they should be punished for realistically what is a very hard and heart wrenching decision in just about anybody's life. Imagine your baby girl comes to you and says, she's 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, Mama, I'm pregnant. Because telling kids not to have sex is just like telling them not to breathe. They're gonna do what they're gonna do. We just have to make sure we talk to them and we tell them and we teach them and we arm them. But it can happen to anybody. It can happen to the nuclear family with the mom and dad and the 2.5 kids, just like it can happen to the single mother, just like it can happen to the preacher's kid, just like it can happen to the cop's kid, just like it can happen to the senator's kids, just like it can happen to the president's kids. Anything can happen to anybody at any time. Because life don't care about what you think. Life just is. It is a living, breathing organism that moves and it changes shape with every second. We don't know what was going on, but we do know that now they not only have to deal with whatever went on in that little girl's private life, but we now have to deal with the police and legal situations. Now we have to go to jail for taking care of our daughter. Now we have to decide whether or not we want to get in trouble or take care of our kids. I'm gonna choose my kids every time. By the way, I'm gonna always choose my kids. You know, I appreciate the 5 people that are in here. I know I don't come out as much. I don't know I come online as much as I used to, but I appreciate the people who are always here, who are with me, taking care of me, and riding with me. I appreciate the people who are watching in the replay. I'm just letting you know, just saying it. Sometimes you just need to get stuff off the chest. You know, I have been watching people just struggle with issues of love and family, and throw into that politics and just trying to survive. Every day it's another variant, every day it's another disorder, every day a old new disease is coming back. It's Nobody wants to get vaccinated, everybody wants to get vaccinated. Oh, let's see if we can make this disease political, because this one is killed enough. So it's just too much. Sometimes it's too much. And now you can't even send your wife a nasty text message over the messenger because you scared somebody gonna look at it and go, that sounds like that could be illegal. Let's tell somebody. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. That sounds like that could be illegal. That sounds like that's something we should tell the police about. Anybody could see that, and that's what they would say. And then you're the one gonna have to sit up there and say no, yes, no, yes, no. Thank you, Miss Taylor. Truth. Y'all get that right. The phone that we can't put down could put us in jail. The innocent post could get you fired. Imagine. So I watched the video. I told y'all about the man getting everything getting. This man, this lady, I don't know whether she worked at the office. I don't know whether they did something to piss her off. I don't know any of the backstory. And see, that's the problem. We don't know why this woman who had nothing to do with this man decided to come on TikTok and tell his business. We don't know why, but we fed into it. I watched it. Shit. I wanted to see if she had another video because I was trying to figure out what happened with, I can't think. I don't remember the lady's name was Julie. I don't remember the dude's name. I just remember because she kept saying the lady name. I wanted to know what happened with them. Shit. I got sucked in too. And then I felt bad. Because here's what I think. Y'all have seen the videos of people sitting behind somebody at a movie theater, on an airplane, at a sporting event, and the person is texting some bullshit, is cheating on their spouse. It could be a male or female, it don't matter. And a person is taking screenshots of what the person is saying, and they putting that shit on social media. That shit is all funny until it's your husband or your wife, till it's your girlfriend sitting up there texting your homeboy. All that shit is funny until then. So I was like, but nobody knew the backstory. I didn't know the backstory. I didn't know why this lady got on here and telling their business. This lady could have been jealous. She could have tried to holler at old boy. He turned her down, but he didn't turn down this other lady. He could have got a job that she thought should have been hers. We don't know the backstory, but we feed into it. So I sat there and I watched her whole little 3-minute video because she told, I mean, she was serious. This is so and so job at so and so time. When he's at work, he is having an affair with so and so in the department of such and such. Excuse me. And I was sucked in. I stayed on TikTok for a little while, and then next thing I know, I see the man because she put a picture of the man. She didn't put a picture of the lady, but she put a picture of the man on there. And I see as I'm flipping, because I do sometimes I'll sit and watch videos, sometimes I'll just flip into some catch my mind to some funny cat video, some shit pop up there. So I was just scrolling and I said, I seen that face. And I was like, and then I stopped and I said, oh, oh shit. He said he got kicked out, all his shit got thrown out. He got fired. She got fired. All because this lady posted that shit on TikTok. They saw the TikTok and went through fire. But do we know why she did it? It could have been because she felt sorry for this man's wife. Because if she felt sorry for her wife, she would have just sent it to the wife. Think about it. If you was trying to help the wife out, if this your best friend, this my best friend, if his wife was my best friend, I wouldn't have put it on TikTok. I would have sent it to her. I would have texted her. I would have FaceTimed her. Shit. So it could have been that this was her homegirl and she didn't want her to be with him no more because she put that shit on TikTok for everybody to see, which means the wife would have felt some kind of way because maybe she didn't want nobody to know that her husband was a hoe. Y'all ever thought about that? There are women out there that know their man is a hoe, but they don't want nobody to know. But for whatever the reason, you decided to get Judy fired. Now, that shit wasn't cool. I try my best when I was when I go out, whenever I go out, or whenever I went out. I worked in restaurants for 30 years. I didn't go in restaurants getting folks fired because they wasn't doing shit right. If anything, I would help the person. If my server was catching hell, I would help my server from my seat. I didn't call over the manager. I didn't try to get them fired. It's a couple folks I wanted to get fired. But I understand how hard it is out here for a pimp. I know that in this economy, you need some kind of job, any kind of job, some kind of income coming in, or you will be outside on the street in 3.2 seconds. They not playing no more. But see, that's like I said, what you say can and will be used against your ass. Do y'all know how I am about illegal stuff? I'm all about the shut up. I am all about the don't say nothing. Don't say anything. Because anything you say or do, hear what I'm saying. People think it's just words. Your actions can be used against you. Shut up, sit down, don't move, don't talk. If you have a secret, keep it to your damn self. Because you know what? Anybody you tell, now you got to worry about them telling somebody. Because do you think that the day before this lady put this shit on TikTok, that them people was worried about whether or not they were gonna have a job because they were having an affair? Do y'all think that? Do y'all think that they were sitting there going, somebody gonna put this on TikTok and tomorrow we gonna be unemployed? No. They was going on about their life trying to hide it from his wife. Hey, do you, pimpin'? Yep. Yep. That is messed up. Thank you, Lady Jack. Put the shut up and shut up. Yes. Be quiet. If you doing something illegal and ain't nobody caught you, shut up. If you cheating on your significant other, shut up. If you doing some shit at your job, you know you ain't got no business doing, shut up. You get pulled over by the police and you just get a ticket, give them your shit. Don't argue with them. Don't ask them why they pulled you. Don't even ask why they pulled you over. If you were speeding, hello, officer. Do you know you were speeding? Okay. License, registration, and insurance. Boom, pow. Either he gonna give you a ticket or he ain't. And guess what? Go on about your business. Don't argue with them. Shut up. I was watching something. I see all these I see people I've always seen, I never understood it. Why women and men want to fight the woman or man that their spouse or whatever is cheating on them with. I never understood that. To this day, I don't have any ties to the other person. But social media has made it a thing to where I'm gonna go over to this bitch house and whoop her ass. Why? You look like two fools fighting over somebody that don't want neither one of y'all. And it's always been that way. But now in social media means you can do it for everybody. Women videotaping themselves, keying cars and busting out windows. What? Now I'm sure men do it. I haven't seen a man do it. And maybe I just haven't been privy to that particular video or that situation. But that's normally a chick thing, busting out windows, keying cars, sticking ties. Not to say men don't do it. I just did not see the video of a man doing it. And normally, when a man gets far enough that he's messing with a car, he's stalking, and he got a whole other shit other than just this car. But I see video after video of girls busting out cars, knowing that each and everybody within a 5 mile radius has a phone with some sort of camera on it. I don't do anything outside in the public because I know that if it looks bad enough, somebody is going to record it. I know if it looks like it could get somebody a laugh and get somebody to go viral, they will record it. So I can't, for the life of me, I don't understand why women are. Stop it. Stop arguing with some girl over some man. One ain't your husband. You been with him 13 years and he ain't changed your last name. He don't want to. And whoever you arguing with is probably just the girl you done found this weekend. It's probably not the one he really do it with. Ladies, if you know your man is crazy, stop bringing people up into his house in the bed that he sleep in. Stop bringing somebody who ain't as crazy as him up in there. And then posting this shit on social media. Look at what I did. Women, Lord have mercy. Stop taking pictures. Stop taking Snapchats and Instagrams with dudes that are asleep that wouldn't take a picture with you when they was awake. Stop that. And then all you hear is take that down, take that down, take that down. What too late now? Even if you take it down, somebody that's saying it. Stop doing that. Stop using social media as your court of public opinion, trying to decide whether or not you should do something. If you have to put it on Facebook, if you have to put it on Instagram, if you have to make a TikTok about it, that probably means you shouldn't be doing it. Yes, Miss Tales, true. If you have to, if you have to, if you have to write now, I look at Facebook on my phone, and you have the different groups and everything. If you have to write a member submission that is a foot long on my phone, then whatever this person is doing is wrong. Yeah, I know that, right? If you have to go and ask us if this is right or wrong, it's a good possibility it's wrong. Stop trying to get validation through people that you don't know. Strangers can't validate me. I want the people that care about me that's going to tell me the truth, because a stranger will try to hurt my feelings. It may or may not be the truth, or a stranger will tell me what they think I want to hear so that they're just trying to be nice. I want somebody who's going to tell me the truth, who's going to constructively criticize me, who's going to let me know you shouldn't have did that, or that was cool. I don't want validation from a million strangers. I would rather have validation from the 10,000 people, and that sounds like a lot, but in the grand scheme of YouTube, it's not. From however many people we got that subscribe to us, that come on here, that play bingo, that come to the lives, that look at the videos, that make the comments, and real comments, not troll comments, then a million people that I won't even know. Because how can you personally know a million people? I think it's doable, but I don't think I live long enough to do it. It's cool. It's cool to be Beyonce and to have billions of people who would lay down their life for you. But how many of those people would she lay down her life for? How many of those people would she go out of her way for? And I use her because she's one of the biggest, if not the biggest. So I just use her because she is nothing she does is incorrect. But how many of those people are her people? When she say I love y'all, who is she talking to? And what does she love about y'all? Because she don't know you. I get to know y'all. Y'all talk to me. Y'all comment. Go watch the content creators. We have people coming out in and out of lives and videos. So you get to know somebody. You get to know their kids. How's your baby? Happy birthday. And these are real, sincere sentiments. Because here's the thing. If I don't care, I ain't gonna say happy birthday. I ain't gonna ask how you doing. I'm just gonna act like I don't see you. Ask my wife. And I'm not saying that she should do it because it's near impossible. When you have billions of people that love you, you gotta say I love you to all of them because why not? But your voice matters. And when you do stuff, I want you to make sure you do it with purpose. I want you to understand that things can happen that you don't think can happen because you're not paying attention to the fact that if you put it out there, it'll be out there forever. I'm 55. Ladies of my age and my era, how many of us out there are glad that there weren't cell phones the way they are now, that there weren't video cameras everywhere? I mean, cell phone cameras everywhere. How many of you younger people Wish you didn't take this picture. Wish you didn't post this picture. Wish you didn't send this chick this picture or this dude this picture. You got ass and titties and dicks floating around out there praying that nobody sends them to somebody that knows you. That can be held against you. So, hey, y'all, are not always that long. So, your girl been on here an hour. So, I'm about to get off. Um, I just thought about that because I see all the things that people go through and I see all the things that people post and it I wonder I wonder if they understand that this is forever and what you say can and will be used against you, if not in the court of law, in the court of public opinion. So y'all be careful out there and really think of what you're doing. And hey, I ain't telling nobody not to post what they want to post. Post your thing, do your thing. But be careful. Be mindful. Your kids can see this. Your family can see this. Your mom and them can see this. Your friends can see this. Your enemies, your haters can see this. Okay? So be careful. What you say can and be will be used against you in the court of law. More likely the court of Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram. Do people still do Snapchat? I don't know. Thank you guys for joining us. I want to thank everybody in the chat. I want to thank my baby for coming through and showing her face a little bit. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great, great rest of your Thursday. Have a great weekend. We're going to be playing bingo a couple of times this weekend. So y'all just please keep your notifications on. So if we pop up and go live, you can join us. My wife will go live randomly. Y'all know how it go. I don't know what she got going on tomorrow. So tomorrow could be another live. Hey. Um, Thank you everybody for coming out. I really, really appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful night. As Miss Chels the Truth says, on purpose. I really appreciate you guys. Von D, you know I love you, Von. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate all the new people. Thank you for coming and joining us. I mean, it's a wild ride, but it's a slow ride. It's wild, but it's slow. We're a little older, so it's a little slow. So thank you guys so much for coming out and joining us. This your girl Lisa. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. If you hit this up in the replay, please comment down below anything. Let me know what y'all want to be the next. Hey, y'all, the next real talk. Y'all know how it goes. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great, great. Thank you, Vaughn. Y'all have a great night. This your girl Lisa, and I'm out. Bye, y'all.